And going too far news.
Aw, too far, bro.
This too far.
Bitch tits. A school district is requiring its teachers to report students if they suspect they might be having sex.
What? How do you even suspect something like that? From the way they walk?
They could be talking in class and
Or how they smell.
What does that matter?
You smell like pussy, you fucking dirty man.
You smell like you bathed in bleach, young lady. And you're not on the swim team, so what is going on?
This is in the UK?
This is in Oregon.
Are they really conservative over there?
So according to Oregon law, people under the age of 18 are not capable of making informed decisions about having sex. Therefore, sex involving minors, including sex between consenting teens, is considered sexual abuse in the state of Oregon.
Oh, wow.
I'm moving to Oregon.
I didn't even know that.
So two 15-year-olds fucking is sexual abuse to each other.
Wow.
We're going to Oregon.
Why?
Tyga's not having sex until he's 25.
He's gonna have sex when he's like 14 or 15
No,
probably.
he's not.
Early,
What the fuck?
That's when I had sex.
Yeah, but you're like weird. Well, they're saying now the average age that they're having sex is 17.
Yeah, that's about right.
You know what that also means? That I had too much time on my hands.
That just means you didn't have enough parental.
We had this conversation, like when I mentioned in one of the videos, it's like the first time I ever had sex when I was 18, and they're like, "Whoa, that's so early." I was like, "Early?"
Who said that? Who said that?
In my no, like kids in the comments.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, the first time I ever had sex was when I was 18, and they're like, and I was saying like, dude, I was fucking late. And I'm like, that's late? Like, what are you talking about? But in our group of friends, that was fucking late.
That was really late.
Like, remember I said my friend's dad thought I was fucking gay. You don't like puss? You know, I was like, no, I like puss.
You don't strike me as gay. Feel better that now they're all thinking that that's early.
Yeah, it's kind of nice though, man, that pressure's gone. Cause I felt so fucking pressured.
You did? Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, because they were. I felt pressured because they were always talking, exchanging about, yo, that, this and that. I'm like, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, see.
Now, an Oregon school district is requiring its teachers to report students to state officials whenever they suspect they might be engaging in sex, including the teacher's own children.
I'm not doing that. I ain't no snitch.
Fucking rat. No, so now they're saying like this is dumb because now it's just gonna have students go behind teachers' backs instead of getting educated and informed. Like for example, when these teachers were getting trained, they were saying that if a 15-year-old girl comes up to a teacher and starts asking about birth control, that teacher is required by law to go and tell a state official that she might be engaged in sex.
Yeah, because every time you criminalize something, instead of creating better communication, you create a bigger gap. And now people are more scared. But then if you're like, hey, this is gonna be like a different type of issue, you can have more kids possibly talk to teachers.
Exactly, and then or even like their own parent. Like if a teacher has a teen, like now this teen can't even confide in their own parent about like whatever questions they might have about sex, because then now the parent has to go and tell the state official.
Is this fucking North Korea or what? Like they gotta rat each other out, nobody's safe.
I thought Oregon was cool because you don't gotta pay tax. Like, what the fuck? You don't gotta pay sales tax. Nike's over there.
Isn't weed legal there too?
Yeah, I feel like all the hipster ass Californians went to Portland and changed it up.
Yeah.
I thought all of Oregon was Portlandia, that TV show.
The hipster.
Just the hipster fucking city.
I don't know. I don't like this distrust that they're creating amongst teachers and their students.
Exactly.
Because sometimes students.
Why they gotta hate on fucking?
Yeah, like there was a high school, I forgot where this high school was, but this high school, they teach abstinence to their students, and they had a huge chlamydia outbreak.
Of course.
So it's like
Catholic schoolgirls are the fucking freakiest of all of them.
Yeah.
I think the more you try to ban something, the more the kids are gonna be attracted to it.
You got it all wrong. Everyone used to be young, but somehow you fucking forgot what it was. All you gotta do is make it disgusting as shit.
Oh, that's right.
You know when, for our sex ed shit, they just showed us a live fucking birth.
Yeah,
they showed us
nasty.
fucking STDs, they showed us all those things, and then they showed us how to put on a condom. But they said that still doesn't make you safe.
Yeah.
But were we still fucking? Hell yeah. But at least now we knew, and at least now we had our own little worries, because there was no WebMD back then. You just fuck and you go, oh shit, I'm gonna get AIDS now.
Yeah, so now a student at this one particular school, her name is Kimberly, she created a petition called Freedom to Freely Talk About Sexual Topics for Students and Teachers, and it's now received more than 850 signatures.
That's dope.
Yeah, because they're saying that this now leaves like students alone, like with no one.
Yeah, because some kids too, they can't even talk to their parents about that shit. So if you go to an educator,
Most kids can't talk to their parents.
yeah, if you go to an educator, it's like unbiased. It's very scientific or to whatever that nature is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so if they don't even got that, then what the fuck they supposed to do?
Exactly.
You go to jail for fucking? That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Not go to jail. It's just that they have to they have to report it to state officials. So they're saying here that like yeah, you can file a report, but after that it's up to the state to determine what they want to do, whether it be do nothing or they can go and do a site visit or they can do like further investigation.
But they're criminalizing it. So like, let's say you have 15 counts of fucking. Then what happens? They're gonna probably fine you or throw you in jail. They're just not gonna let you keep fucking all the up to 20 counts of fucking.
You're a sex offender because you're if they said that under the 18 it's considered sex abuse, right? So that's under the category of sex offending, right? So like let's say you have a record of fuckery because you were just badass in your high school days. You can't get a job. People are gonna think you're some pedophile, whatever.
But you're just fucking your high school sweetheart.
Yeah.
Do they consider? What do they consider fucking? Like fucking, or what about blowjob?
I think like sexual activity of any
Just
sort.
sexual
Yeah,
like
even if you're asking about birth control, they have to report you because they're like, she might be or he might be sexually active.
Dude, man, y'all ain't got nothing better to do. As a teacher, if the school district told me, like, listen, this is another thing you have to worry about, I'm like, fuck you, I don't care. Yeah,
they're required by law.
I'm just here to fucking teach. Now you want me to be worried about what this fucking kid's gonna do with his dick or pussy?
Yeah, I'm not a fucking sexual police officer.
Yeah, what the hell?
I'm trying to teach biology.
I know, I'm gonna put them on the table. Let me see you spread them. Ah, looks used.
That was so close.
I'm sorry.
Is there like some problem that's been going around? Like, we got too many pregnancies. How are we gonna stop it?
Yeah, maybe the lawmakers fucking have dry dicks and pussy and they're jealous.
Maybe that because they don't mention a reason.
Honestly, is there like a comfortable age that you would let Taika have sex, or is it a comfort thing between you and him, or a comfort thing between him and his girlfriend?
I don't know.
Like realistically speaking.
He is your kid. He's gonna be horny as fuck.
You know I'm emotional as fuck.
Yeah.
I feel you 100% now, and I'm like, I do not want to envision this beautiful boy that has fucking onesie pajamas with this fucking monkey on his feet, fucking. So I'm never gonna be.
That's pedophile thinking. You gotta imagine him.
No, it's not.
You gotta imagine him.
You are a parent. You see your babies as babies forever.
Isaac is a precious baby, but I know he's gonna get a mustache one day.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Though. I know.
One that's better than mine too.
So Tiff and I aren't the only ones like this because there's an actual commercial. I think it's like an insurance commercial or something that shows this little kid. Right? He's probably like 7 years old, and he's getting all his belongings from his room and he's putting it in his trunk, right? And his dad's like, all right, you sure you don't need help with anything? He goes, no, Dad, I got it. And you see this little boy just moving all his stuff, and then he closes the trunk, and then it turns into a kid leaving for college because that's how parents see their kids. They're forever fucking babies.
Always.
Yeah.
Forever. So it's not just us.
But I also know that they're gonna fuck one day.
I do too, and I'm trying to
So
like.
what's-
You just don't want to think about that.
I know, but what's the most comfortable though? Yeah.
25.
Too late. Hell no. So you basically want your kid to be a
Taika, talk to your
Yes.
pops, and then I'll translate and interpret it in a way that she.
For me, my thing is, I will hope that you will wait until you're 18 and out of my fucking house. That's it. That's my only requirement. Because my thing is like, don't worry about fucking right now. You're gonna get plenty of dick or pussy later on. Just as of right now, just be a kid. It's good. Don't trip about that shit. If it happens, I'm not gonna hate you for it, but I'm asking you to fucking wait. And if you could do that for me, I'll be very happy. I appreciate
I
you
feel
very
like
much.
movies like 40-Year-Old Virgin don't help. Because it's like, you think about it, you're like, fuck, am I going to be a virgin forever? And I'm just going to be this freak when I'm a grown-up? Like,
Who the fuck cares if you're a fucking virgin, man? Who the fuck cares,
Because
man?
like one thing that makes me feel good is like I always had that homie whose parents were like super open-minded and extremely liberal, and whatever girl they brought back home, the parents loved them as if they were gonna get married. Like the love was so unconditional, and that made me feel so good. So when I saw that, I'm like, man, it's almost like this kid could do no wrong, and you just feel like home's a safer place. I would like to provide that for Taika, where like every girlfriend he
I'm
brings
glad
home,
he has you.
every girlfriend he brings home,
I'm be like, you
even though
little-
I know they're gonna break up in like 2 weeks, I'ma still. Let's make food. Let's have a barbecue, and just make him feel really comfortable, so he could talk to me about
I
it.
hope I could do the
For
same
sure.
if I have a daughter. You know what I mean? Because I feel like what I'm gonna do if I have a daughter is I'm gonna say, if you enter my daughter, I will enter you. So you make that
I
choice.
like that.
Yeah, you make that choice. You
That's
have a
one of my
choice.
favorite scenes, you know, in Bad Boys 2, where he goes to pick up the daughter, and then Will Smith is like acting hella drunk.
Oh, that's tight, dude.
I mean, what about you? When would you let your kid have sex? Or when would you let
Paperclip right here.
What about Paperclip right here? I want to know Paperclip's future.
Can they even get laid?
Oh my god!
What? Needs run through them.
I know I'm hot and shit, but like,
What?
I don't know. I got ugly ass family members. What if it skips? I can't guarantee. Everyone here in the room is talking about, oh, my kid is gonna. I don't know. It's like, what if they can't even get laid if they wanted to? You don't know.